Hello, and welcome to Let's Master English Together, the podcast made just for English learners like you. I am your host, Brandy, and I am so happy you are here with us today.
And I am Jason. Welcome, everyone. We speak slowly, we use simple words, and this is a warm and friendly place to grow your English. So relax. You are in very good hands today.
Today's topic is something so many learners ask us about, training your brain to think in English. And this episode has two big parts, Jason.
That's right. First, we do a diagnostic, like a doctor checking what is wrong before giving medicine. We look at the real problems English learners face when they are not thinking in English.
And second, we give you 10 powerful tips to fix those problems and train your brain to think in English. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what to do. Let's go.
But first, thank you so much for listening. If you enjoy this podcast, please click the like button, share this episode with friends or family who are learning English, and subscribe to Let's Master English Together. It is free and it really helps us grow. Thank you.
Okay, let's do our diagnostic. Think of a doctor. Before giving you medicine, they first ask, where does it hurt? What is wrong? That is what we are doing right now. Before the tips, let's understand the real problems learners face.
Problem number 1, speaking too slowly. When your brain has to translate from your first language into English before you can speak, it takes extra time. You get long pauses. You lose confidence. Your speech feels slow and heavy. Think about a conversation you had in English. Maybe someone asked you a question and you knew the answer perfectly in your language, but your brain needed 5 or 10 seconds to find the English words. During those seconds, you felt the pressure building. Maybe the other person started to look impatient. That experience, that painful feeling of knowing what you want to say but not being able to say it fast enough, that is exactly what we are going to fix today.
Yes, you know exactly what you want to say, but the translation takes so long the moment has already passed. That is so frustrating. Problem number 2, forgetting words mid-sentence. Your brain is working in 2 languages at once. It gets overwhelmed, and then the words just disappear. You lose your train of thought right in the middle of speaking.
Problem number 3, unnatural sentences. When you build a sentence in your first language and then translate it word for word into English, the result sounds awkward. English has its own word order, its own rhythm. A translated sentence does not flow naturally.
Problem number 4, fear of speaking. Translating in real time is mentally exhausting, so speaking starts to feel scary and tiring. Many learners choose to say nothing rather than risk making a mistake, and that fear holds them back so much. But fear of making a mistake is completely natural. Every language learner in the world has felt it. The fear is not the problem. The problem is when fear stops you from practicing, because the only way to get better at speaking is to speak. The more you speak, even imperfectly, the more your brain learns that speaking is safe. Fear shrinks when you take action. Every time you open your mouth and try, the fear gets a little smaller.
And problem number 5, lack of fluency. True fluency means thinking and speaking in English together, with no gap between them. As long as translation is happening in the middle, that gap never closes. Fluency stays just out of reach.
Now, here's the wonderful news. All 5 of these problems, every single one, are completely normal, and every single one is solved when you train your brain to think directly in English. That is the bridge, from struggling learner to confident, fluent speaker. And our 10 tips will help you build that bridge, starting today.
Let's get into them.
Tip number 1, stop translating in your head. This is the foundation of everything. When you learn a new English word, do not look for the translation into your language. Instead, write a simple English definition or draw a small picture. Connect the word directly to its meaning in English. And here is a practical exercise you can start today. Take 10 words you already know, common words like book, chair, hungry, walk. For each word, close your eyes and create a mental image. See the book. Feel its weight in your hands. Hear the pages turning. Smell that old book smell. Let the word exist completely in the world of English, with no translation in between. Do this for 5 minutes every day. It feels simple, but over time it rewires how your brain stores language. Instead of storing words as English word equals my language word, your brain starts storing words as English word equals real-world experience. That is a fundamental shift, and it is the beginning of true English thinking.
Right. So for the word happy, don't think of the translation. Instead, think a warm feeling in your chest, smiling, laughing, something wonderful just happened. You connect the word directly to that feeling, that experience, that image. No translation in the middle.
And every time your brain tries to translate, gently stop it. Bring it back to English. Think of it like training a muscle, muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Be patient with yourself. You are already on the right path.
Tip 2. Narrate your day in English. As you go through your daily activities, describe what you are doing in English, inside your head. I am waking up. I am making coffee. I am walking to the bus stop. Simple sentences, present tense, just your life in English. And let's talk about why this tip is so effective. When you narrate your day, you are doing something very powerful. You are using English in real situations, in real time, about things that actually matter to you. You are not translating a textbook sentence. You are not answering a grammar question. You are describing your real life, your real feelings, your real world in English. This creates a very strong connection between English and your daily experience. Over days, weeks, and months of narrating, English stops being a foreign language and starts feeling like your language. It becomes the language you live in, not just the language you study.
And you can do this everywhere, at the store, on the bus, at work, at home. You are turning your whole life into an English lesson with zero extra study time. That is a beautiful idea, right?
And if you do not know a word, look it up. That is a learning moment. Keep a small notebook or use your phone to save new words you discover. Over time, your narration gets richer and richer. Don't worry if it feels simple at first. Simple is perfectly fine. Keep it up.
Tip 3. Label objects around you in English. Get small sticky notes, those little pieces of paper with glue on the back. Write the English word and stick it on the object in your home. On the door, door. On the mirror, mirror. On the table, table.
Every time you see that object, you see the English word. No translation needed. Your brain slowly builds a direct connection between the object and the English word. This is exactly how babies learn. They see a thing and hear a word at the same time. Direct connection.
It costs almost nothing. It takes only a few minutes, and it really works. Some learners put sticky notes in the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom, everywhere. You turn your whole home into an English classroom. Give it a try today. You might love it.
Tip 4. Think in English images and pictures. When you hear a new English word, do not reach for the translation. Instead, create a vivid picture in your mind. Vivid, V-I-V-I-D, means very bright, very clear, very detailed.
So for the word storm, don't think of the translation. See dark clouds, hear thunder, feel cold rain on your face, smell the wet ground. That whole experience is the word storm. The richer the image, the better your brain holds on to the word.
Make your pictures funny, colorful, even a little silly, whatever sticks in your memory. There are no wrong images. Your brain loves pictures. It holds on to them much longer than lists of words on a page. So be creative and have fun with this one.
Tip 5. Use English media immersion. Watch movies, listen to music, watch YouTube videos, and listen to podcasts, all in English. Immersion, Immersion, means being completely surrounded by something, like jumping into a swimming pool full of English.
And here is something very important. You do not need to understand every single word. Language experts call this comprehensible input, language that is just a little above your level. Your brain absorbs rhythm, pronunciation, and common phrases even when you are just relaxing and enjoying the content. When you watch a show and understand why a joke is funny, even without understanding every word, your brain is making sense of context, tone, body language, and vocabulary all at once. That is exactly how native speakers process language. So do not wait until your English is good enough to start watching or listening. Start now. The exposure itself is what makes you better.
So pick something you actually enjoy. Comedy, cooking shows, travel videos, music, whatever you love. Experience it in English. When learning feels enjoyable, you come back every day. And coming back every day is exactly how you grow. Keep watching, keep listening.
Tip 6. Keep an English journal or diary. Every day, write 3 to 5 sentences in English about your day, your feelings, or your thoughts. Today, I woke up early. I feel happy. The weather is nice outside. Short and simple is perfectly okay.
Writing is different from listening or reading. When you write, your brain has to create English, find the words, arrange them, and make meaning. That is active production. It's like the difference between watching someone cook and actually cooking yourself. You are in the kitchen now, and there's a beautiful extra benefit. When you write about your own feelings and experiences in English, you are teaching your brain to attach English to real emotions. You aren't just memorizing the word happy, you're feeling happy and writing it at the same time. Words tied to real feelings are words you never forget. So write honestly and write every day.
And here is something really motivating. Go back and read what you wrote 3 months ago. You will be amazed at how much you have improved. You will see your own progress with your own eyes. That feeling is wonderful. So start today. Even one sentence is a beginning.
Tip 7. Talk to yourself in English, out loud. In your room, in the shower, on a walk, speak English, out loud. This trains your mouth and tongue to make English sounds comfortably. Speaking is a physical skill. Your mouth needs practice, just like the rest of your body. There is an important difference between understanding English and being able to produce English. You might understand a sentence perfectly when you read it, but speaking it out loud, smoothly, quickly, naturally, requires a different kind of practice. It requires your brain and your mouth to work together, the same way an athlete's brain and muscles work together. The more you say phrases and sentences out loud, the more automatic they become. One day, a phrase will just come out of your mouth, without thinking, without translating. That is what speaking practice builds.
You can practice sentences, practice conversations, even pretend you are talking to a friend. Good morning. How are you today? Oh, I am doing great. Thank you so much. Look in the mirror if that helps. It might feel silly at first, but it works so well.
And about your accent, please do not worry. An accent is not a mistake. Everyone in the world has an accent. What matters is clarity, being understood. The more you practice speaking out loud, the more clear and confident you become. Keep talking.
Tip 8. Use English apps and games. Things like Duolingo, vocabulary apps, and word puzzle games. When learning is fun, your brain pays more attention. You feel motivated to come back the next day and the day after. Fun is a very powerful teacher.
And the key word is consistency. Let's say it slowly. Consistency. Consistency means doing something regularly, day after day. 10 minutes on an English app every single day is much more powerful than studying 2 hours just once a week.
So find an app you enjoy. Make it a daily habit, like brushing your teeth every morning. Set a reminder on your phone if you need to, and then watch yourself grow, little by little, day by day. You will honestly surprise yourself.
Tip 9. Set your phone and all your devices to English. Go into your settings, after this episode, of course, and change the language to English. Your phone, your tablet, your computer, all of it in English.
You look at your phone many times every day. Each time you look, you are reading English words, seeing English menus, using English buttons. Over time, those words become completely normal, automatic. You stop even noticing that you are reading English, you just read it. Every time you check your notifications, send a message, or open an app, that is an English practice moment. Without sitting down to study, without opening a textbook, you are simply living your life, and English is a natural part of it. That is the goal. That is what it means to think in English, not just during a study session, but all day long, woven into everything you do.
At first, it might feel a little uncomfortable. Some things might look unfamiliar, but that discomfort is your brain working and learning. And when it starts to feel easy, that means you have grown. One small setting change, and English follows you everywhere. Do it today.
And tip 10, our last tip. Ask yourself throughout the day, what would I say in English right now? In any situation, at the store, on the bus, at home, just pause for a moment and ask that question inside your mind.
So maybe you are waiting at a red light. You think, how do I say this in English? I am waiting for the light to change. I feel a little tired. I cannot wait to get home. Simple sentences. Real English right in the middle of real life.
And over time, you stop asking the question. You just think in English, automatically, naturally. Some learners even begin to dream in English, a beautiful sign that English has become part of your inner world. You are closer to fluency than you think. Keep going.
Okay, let's recap. Recap means to go over everything one more time quickly. We talked about 5 problems learners face when not thinking in English: speaking too slowly, forgetting words mid-sentence, unnatural sentences, fear of speaking, and lack of fluency. And all 5 of those problems are solved by training your brain to think directly in English.
And here are our 10 tips one more time. Stop translating. Narrate your day. Label objects. Think in pictures. Use English media. Keep a journal. Talk to yourself out loud. Use English apps. Set your devices to English. And ask yourself, what would I say in English right now?
The big message behind all 10 tips: be consistent, practice every day, and do not be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are your teachers. Every mistake moves you one step forward. And please, enjoy this journey. Learning English is something to be truly proud of. We want to say something to you directly. Learning a new language as an adult is genuinely difficult. Your brain has to rewire itself, and progress is often invisible. You cannot always see how much you are improving day by day, but you are improving. Every day you practice, something changes in your brain. New connections form. Old pathways get stronger. Keep going. That moment when English flows naturally, without translating, without struggling, that moment is waiting for you.
Now, your comment challenge. Go to the comment section right now and write one sentence in English. Tell us, how do you train your brain to think in English? What works for you? Write it in English. Even one sentence is real, meaningful practice.
And one more time, please like this episode, share it with someone who is learning English, and subscribe to Let's Master English Together so you never miss a new episode. We will be back very soon with more great conversations. Until then, keep going. Every day in English is a great day. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. We will see you in the next episode. Keep practicing and take care.